Hello and welcome to Technic Force tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your campaigns in PursueApp. When you log in to your PursueApp account, go to Campaigns tab on the left navigation menu. If you have campaigns added, you can just edit them using this edit icon under Action. If not, let us start by clicking on the plus icon on the bottom right corner. By default, you will be able to see that the campaign is turned off. However, when you are ready, you can just turn it on. So let us start by adding our basic information. Enter the title. Let me have Demo Campaign as an example. And enter your campaign description. On this Configure Recipient section, select the list that you want to be selected in your campaign. You can also manually add emails, one on each line if you want to. It is up to you whether you want to select multiple lists or you want to add emails manually. You can also use both if needed. Take note that if you have the same subscribers in your list, PursueApp will not send the same email twice. You can also select verification type to send email. It doesn't really matter if you will select all, whether it is invalid emails or valid emails. You can choose all the unchecked or just select everything. Choose your mailer. These are the mailers that we have set up before. Depending on the mails that you are going to send, you can add and check as many mailer as we need, and the load will spread out all over them. Next is the Configure the Schedule section. It will allow you to choose the date you desired when starting the campaign. Just select the exact date, the exact time, and don't forget the time zone. Lastly, the delay between sending two emails. This is mainly the mistake that most of you do. You are sending emails at the same time. For example, you will be sending 2,000 emails. Since that is considered as bulk emails, if you are sending those 2,000 emails at the same time, there will be circumstances where you will be warned as spam, and that can lead to blocking. We don't want that. So that is the use of this last section. It will allow you to choose a delay time. These two are the minimum time and the maximum time. For example, let us have this 20 and 40. It is actually seconds, so when you are sending emails, it will automatically wait for 20 to 40 seconds before it will send the other one. Just a reminder, when toggling this on, restart campaign for the newly added leads after schedule. It will automatically restart this specific campaign that you created when there are only newly added subscribers on your lists. It will restart after the expected end date of this campaign. When everything is done, click on Save. You will be routed to this page where your campaign became sequence. This is exactly you will be making your mailing sequence. This is the sequence 1. When you add another sequence, just click on the plus icon and drag the sequence box. These sequences are actually the emails that you will be setting up. To do this, for example, let's click this first sequence. On the right-hand side, there are icons. Click on the pencil icon so you can now set up your emails. Add your title. Let us add First Mail. The use of this sequence after, it will be delayed the start time of your campaign. Earlier, we have set up the start time of the campaign. So if you are going to add a specific days here, it will be delayed according to the time you added. If you don't want to change the date, you can change them to 0. On this max opening delay, this will use to trigger emails. If you are going to enter here 2 days, this will be considered as the time interval of the recipients to open it. If they will not open it within 2 days, then it will be marked as unopened. When you are done setting up this, click on Save. The next tab is the email content setup. So here, add your title. Make sure that when adding a title, it is attention-grabbing enough to catch the recipient's attention. You can have the spinner and the variables for this. If you want to understand and know more about this text spinner and the variables, you can check our tutorial video for this. Add your content. Here you can use snippets. You can use templates, or you may add your own content in your way. It's up to you. For example, it will be sent to thousands of people, and we understand that you all want your emails to succeed. In PursueApp, you can enable this A and B testing. Let's say this is your test A, and we will make another email content for our test B. Here is it, our template B and our template A. When everything's done, just click on Save. To make it more understandable, the sequence is used to label the following emails instantly. The second sequence that we added is used to connect the first one. Let's edit this. I'll have it opening sequence as the title. You can add a time for this. You can enter maybe 3 hours later after they open your email, and another max opening delay. The main point of this is that you're going to trigger those recipients who opened your email with the sequence set up. The entire setup is all up to you. On the other tab, you can now set up your email notifying them that they have shown interest as they opened your email for them. Just so you know, to edit these sequences, just click on the top of it and these icons will show. To connect the links, just click this small triangular shape on the side and connect it to the sequence that you desire to connect. When also placing it on another place, just double-click the sequence and drag it. If you also want to delete this linking line, just click it and hit this delete icon. If you want to see the mail sending report, just click this sequence and hit on this 3-man icon. Let us add another sequence. I'll have it as the sequence for the recipients who visited the links. So let us connect the first sequence and the opening sequence. Let's edit it. Adding a title as link visit sequence. Add your sequence time and the maximum opening delay. You know the drill. If you add a specific time on this sequence after, it can send them the email for this sequence within the specific time. On the email content setup, it is up to you how should you address and approach them. Whether you will thank them for visiting the website, it is up to you. The next thing that you'd like to do is to make another sequence for the third one. So let us add one and connect the third sequence, which is the link visit sequence converted to the fourth sequence. Edit the title, the sequence after, and the max delay. And add some content that is showing appreciation. We are going to cover about creating sequence for conversion like sales, registration, or any kind of action in your website with the help of our tracking code. To get the tracking code, you can go to API and Trackers tab on the left navigation menu and click on Get Conversion Tracking Code section. Up to you how will you make it. So everything is now set up. The last thing that I'll add is a sequence for the recipients who did not open my email. Let me add one and let's connect it to the sequence that is applicable to this. You can add more sequence if you want to. I'll edit it with a title, and open sequence, and add your desired time again. For the email, it is up to you if you will thank them or tell them that they have missed your last email. It is up to you how will you create your email. If you want them to see your website, you can add a link so that they can just click it and they will directly be routed to your website. To add a link, just click the link icon above, add your website's URL, the text to display. If you don't want your customer to click a very complicated link, you can enter this text to display. Either you want it to just click here or the website itself. In the title, then save it. If you also want to add a source code from a specific source, Just click this icon and make sure that it is present here. So if you are now happy with that, just click on Save. This is now the sequences. Make sure you connected it to your desired sequence so that your campaign will perfectly set up. Just a friendly reminder, whenever you are editing or in any way that you are changing something, just click on the check icon on the right hand side. Our campaign is now created together with its active recipients, total sendings, opened, visited, converted, failed, the date added, date last updated, and the action. Just click on the activation button to activate, or you may go to configuration campaign so you can toggle on the activation. You can also copy a campaign if you want to. I hope you find this video helpful. We also have a bunch of tutorial videos and demos on this channel. Take a look and you might also find tutorials about the other apps too, which might help you succeed in internet marketing. Thanks for watching!